Worlds of Fun was co-founded by Jack Stedman and Lamar Hunt. Hunt also co-founded the NFL and founded the Kansas City Chiefs. Ground was broken in November 1971, and less than 2 years later, the park opened on May 26, 1973. The park is themed on Jules Verne's book, Around the World in 80 Days. As you navigate through the park, you travel through International Plaza, Scandinavia, Africa, the Wild West, Americana, East Asia, Europa, and Planet Snoopy. The park features 8 coasters, one of which is a junior coaster. The newest coaster is Zambezi Zinger, which features a unique spiral lift hill and replaces a coaster of the same name. As it celebrates its 50th anniversary, Worlds of Fun continues to bring thrills to the Midwest.
Greetings and salutations from the Adventure Spot.
We're at Worlds of Fun.
Woo!
In, I think it's Eureka, Missouri, which is pretty close to Kansas City, Missouri. But we're here this is our first trip, our first park in the theme park bonanza.
The Missouri edition.
The Missouri edition. But I've never been here before. It's our first time. So anything you're looking forward to, or just
Zambezi Zinger.
Zambezi
and
Zinger.
Mamba.
Yeah.
Mamba.
And then
Mamba.
Yeah, Mamba is going to be a good one, I think. So we'll see you when we get in the park.
Woohoo!
We are in Scandinavia right now. One of the many Worlds of Fun. The park has not opened yet. It's about 5 till 11, which is when the park opens. Becca's looking at the map.
We are heading our way. We're right here, and we are heading our way to Zambezi Zinger. Woo-hoo!
Our first ride of the day is going to be on Zambezi Zinger. It's a GCI coaster, new for this year. It's testing right now.
Okay, so we just got off Zambezi Zinger, and I have Araya and Cam with me. So, girls, just tell me, what did you think of it?
It was kind of really bumpy and jerky, but I loved it.
You loved it?
It was fun. My face was like this the entire time.
Would you ride it again?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, there we have it, the official feedback. Thank you so much for riding with us. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, we just got off of Zambezi Zinger.
Okay, so the cons. It was really slow to get started. I mean,
we didn't get on until
slow.
like a quarter till. It took us about 45 minutes. We had to wait. They were testing it, and one of the managers came and said that it was going to be about a 5-minute wait. It ended up being like more like a 30-minute wait. So I don't know. Do you think?
At least 30.
At least 30, if not 40.
But we were in line with some cool people, so that was fun. It made the time go a little faster. And so that's the con. You know, what people have been saying about it not running or about it being down a lot. We did see that. We experienced it a little bit, but we did get to ride it.
We rode it, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
The spiral lift hill was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
That is the best lift hill I have ever been on, just because it's different. The ride itself, though, I mean, it was twists and turns, and it was fast. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, highly recommend. So our next coaster is going to be, obviously it's right next door to Zambezi, so right now it's Boomerang. I think it's a Tacoma Boomerang. All right, we just got off Boomerang. And actually,
it's not bad for a boomerang. It's a little head banging, but nowhere.
I actually didn't bang my head against the shoulder harnesses at all, but it was a little rattly.
I got a little of this, but it was way better than most of them.
We had a couple
women
ladies sit behind us. They were really funny.
Oh my gosh. But they were hysterical. It was great. I think one of them was actually really afraid.
Yeah.
And she did it anyway.
And the other one was cracking up.
We were laughing at her.
We were all laughing.
So giving her thumbs up.
Situation, but yeah.
Yeah, not laughing at her, but enjoying the moment because I have definitely been where she is. So, you know, I'm thinking Diamondback a few years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it was fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's not on the top of my list to ride again.
Right.
But it was fun.
Yeah. Right, our next coaster is going to be Mamba, D.H. Morgan Hyper Coaster. If this is anything like the one at Dorney Park, it's really going to be fun.
I grew.
We just got off of Mamba.
And look what it did to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't staple it for once in my life.
We waited about 5 minutes, wasn't a bad wait.
Oh, if that.
Yeah. So it was fun.
I like it.
They had a lot of the hills.
A lot of airtime.
We sat near the back, so the hills whipped
you. A lot
over.
of airtime.
Yeah. And
I was like, I did not staple. I was like this far out of my seat.
Towards the end, there was a lot of bunny hills. That,
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
But I like how they placed the lap bar higher on the.
It's above the hips.
Above the, yeah.
You know, more towards the belly.
Whereas Magnum was like
it's
on
like
the thighs,
right on the thighs, and that
it's
horrible.
But anyway,
this was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely will ride again, probably today, weather permitting.
Yeah. Maybe set it towards the front this time.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
So we're getting ready to grab some lunch, and they have some misting stations here, it looks like.
It's already humid enough. I don't need more humidity, I need less.
And they have the covered walkway. Not sure if that's to get ready for haunt, or if they've had that for fall, or what.
I feel like it's haunt. It's sort of the transition between summer and haunt.
We're gonna grab lunch at Prospectors, Burritos, and Cantina. All right, so we're having lunch now, and we got a chicken burrito with rice and tomato salsa, a little bit of beans, and side of chips. It was on the meal plan, and then of course Becca has the drink plan as well, so she got a Diet Coke. So here we go. Not bad, it's pretty good.
Do you want to try a chip?
Sure. It's probably your standard tortilla chip, but. It's good. I would recommend, I mean, it's.
For a quick bite to
Yeah,
eat.
quick bite to eat. It's good. It's pretty much empty here, so. Next up is going to be another Woody Timberwolf. We just got off of Timberwolf, and we disagree about this one. I didn't care for it too much. It was all right. It was, to me, it was very rattly and vibrating a lot, but you didn't think it was vibrating at all?
I mean, it was a little vibrating, but it wasn't rough. It actually felt relatively smooth except for just that little vibration, but I mean, it's a wooden roller coaster. It's not supposed to be smooth. And it was just a lot of fun. I would absolutely ride that one again. 100%. So I want to know in the comments which one of us is right.
Timberwolf. This is Timberwolf.
Yeah, which one of us is right? All right.
We're going to take a look at the Americana Arcade. Some racing machines. Basketball. Looks like Jurassic Park Arcade. Light gun game.
Hey there, swipe your card to play and then get ready.
And just your typical arcade games like skee ball, not too big of a arcade, but if you enjoy arcade games, it's a nice way to get out of the hot weather. Next up is the B&M Invert Patriot. All right, we just got off of Patriot,
Yes.
B&M Invert,
Yes.
and it was fun. I enjoyed it.
That was really fun.
It was super smooth too.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we got done and I looked at Jonathan and I went, I think I might like that better than Banshee.
I liked it a lot better than Banshee, but
Banshee is much more intense. Yeah. That was more relaxing. I actually just kind of sat back and enjoyed the ride.
Did you get any head banging moments or not?
No head banging moments. Maybe one. I mean, I don't think I had any. It was very smooth. You know, just a couple of forceful moments, and that was it. The rest of us just like, whee, woo.
Definitely recommend.
Yes.
If you're here, and if you like inverted coasters, this is definitely up there.
That's a good one if you're looking for one to start on. That's a good one.
Next up is the GCI Prowler. Looking forward to this one. I think it's comparable to Mystic Timbers without the shed, so we'll see. We just rode Prowler, and we have differing opinions on it. But we rode it first in the front and then in the back, and this is supposedly comparable to Mystic Timbers. Mystic Timbers, in my opinion, is a lot smoother than this. It did have the first ride in the front, it had some neat moments of ejector, but it was more vibrating than Mystic Timbers. You want to give your thoughts? She didn't like it.
I hated it.
So this is your least favorite ride other than the Boomerang?
Yes. And I would put it as one of my least favorite overall. Rode it in the front, hated it. Rode it in the back, hated it even more. It was, I mean, he talked about Timberwolf being vibrating. This was really rough. This was way rougher, way rougher than Timberwolf.
I thought in the front it wasn't as rough.
Oh, it was so much worse. And I have a headache now, so.
Curious people out there if they like this better than, like this or Timberwolf better, so.
Timberwolf.
I mean, just
I know
curious if you could
my peeps got my back.
Leave a comment, but I like this better than Timberwolf,
but Timberwolf was better.
I like Mystic Timbers better than this. So.
I like Mystic Timbers better than both of them. So there you have it. We're fighting here, people. You got to help us out. We're going to have...
This one's better.
No, it's not.
That'll do it for day one at Worlds of Fun. Overall, it was a decent day, I think.
What were your pros?
Pros, the shade, I guess. Was
Lots
nice.
of trees.
Lots of trees. Most of the drink stations were open, I think.
Yes.
Didn't have to wait for that. Some decent rides. I liked Mamba and Zambezi Zinger. Were two of my favorites.
Yeah. I think that they did a good job of theming each world.
Yeah.
I mean, Africa had an Africa theme, you know.
Americana and Scandinavia.
They were all themed really well, which is not something we see a ton of at Cedar Fair parks. So I think that was definitely in their favor. Zambezi Zinger was a con for me, not in the sense that the ride was bad. The ride was awesome, but
it's frequently down.
Yes, I mean, we were fortunate to get to ride it, I think.
I guess we'll be back tomorrow just to get some off-ride footage, as well as we have a couple more coasters to ride. So
one more coaster. One more coaster
and dragons,
and maybe a flat ride or two.
And some re-rides. Maybe depending upon the crowd. And the water rides, maybe.
Oh yeah, and the water rides. So. I'll bring my sandals so I can ride those.
But until then, thanks so much for watching.
And we will see you on our next adventure.